So many women like myself, we've been taught to be selfless, which is being the good girl, being kind to others, thinking of others' needs first before ours, and other people's needs are more important than our own. But what if your soul, that inner knowing in you, is asking you to be full of yourself, to live more alive and fulfilled and in freedom in yourself? In today's video, I share a few things that you can start shifting to really feel more alive, to really feel more like you have this freedom in your life, and start shifting out of being so much of the good girl. And thank you for joining me today. I'm AmyC with You Finding You. I'm an intuitive and transformational coach. And currently, if you check in the dialog box below, you'll see there's links to the Body Wisdom Way, which is connecting into this body wisdom, into your inner knowing, starting to really tap into who you are, not looking outside of you for all the answers anymore, but actually finding them all within and knowing really what lights you up, knowing who you are really down into the core. So again, do check that out. The link is in the dialog box below. So when you think about doing for you first or being in joy for you first, what comes up? Like, what actually comes up about this idea of doing, being, loving happiness in you first? And then do you even know what that means? Like, for myself, I became super, super independent. Like, I didn't hang out with groups. And it was actually so that I could do what I loved for me, because I still had this thing inside of me that felt like I had to do what others wanted. But even then, I didn't know what I wanted. And I still wasn't doing the things because I enjoyed it, because I loved it. I still held myself back and I waited for approval. Like, I can't do this because I want to. I was waiting and needing other people's approval before I could actually do it myself. But what if we actually shifted that and started to see that in filling up your own cup, filling up your battery first, then your overflow, and it naturally overflows to everyone around you. So imagine and feel into you being that joy, and that is what is going out to everyone else. Not being the drained you, not being the one that's doing it out of obligation, but you're actually then giving and doing things because you're doing it out of your joys, out of your passions. So take a second now and really notice the difference in that. Like, doing the good girl things, the obligations, you're doing it out of exhaustion, the shoulds, the have-tos. Like, notice how that feels, that you're running around every day doing things for everyone else, then doing it from what lights you up, what joy you get to be in, aligned and listening to those amazing things inside of you that you get to do this. And from this place where you are lit up, you're magnetic, you're generous, you get to be doing these things. So which place would you rather be living from? So the first thing to start noticing, if you want to be living more of that joy-filled life and more of from yourself and filling yourself up first, is to start noticing where you're doing the things that you don't want to do. Noticing where you're doing the things out of shoulds, out of have-tos. Just start noticing it, like becoming aware of it in your life, of where you're doing these things. And then ask yourself why you're doing the shoulds, the have-tos. Like, actually dig into seeing what is going on. Or you could also, you could also get into this energy of curiosity. Like, I wonder how others can take care of this. Like, I wonder how this can be taken care of without me. So starting to get into this place of wonder rather than, oh, I have to be the one that's responsible for this, get into the wonder of, because as you get into that place, then you actually start coming up with ideas, or people start pitching in more. But it's just getting you shifted a little bit so that you're not having to be the one that is running all the things and doing all the things. And then as you make space for yourself, start looking into what lights you up. Even the little things like going for a walk in the park, or writing things down, or journaling, whatever it is, going sitting in a cafe, just start noticing those things and start doing them. Like, doing those little things fills you up and continues and can continue to fill you up, and you start finding more and more that you love. So, first thing is notice in what ways you're doing the good girl things. Second thing is get curious about what things and how things can change. And the third thing is find ways to bring in what truly lights you up, like starting to find really what it is in you. And as you do these things, you start to live more lives, more in freedom, more you, like you starts coming out. And, we think of as being the good girl, people will love me, I'm doing the things that others want of me, I'm getting love in return. But actually, as you start living from your love, from a place in your life, fully in love with your life, everyone around you starts to become that as well, and starts pitching into you too. And if you would like to go even deeper, finding what you love and knowing what really lights you up, you can come over and check out the Body Wisdom Way. And the link again is in the dialog box below. And this really helps you tap into all of your own desires and listen to it from within, rather again from listening to it like we do outside of us, or doing all these things that other people need. We're actually starting to listen to us and honor that voice in us. So again, do check that out. The link is in the dialog box below. And thank you guys. If you are enjoying these videos, do hit that like, share, and subscribe. And thank you. I'll see you in the next video.